Celebrini. We got 12 box case, 24, 25 Upper Deck Series 2 hockey, featuring 12 cards a pack, 12 packs a box. Any given case of 24, 25 Series 2, we should be expecting 72 base Young Guns, 4 total clear cuts, one of which will be a clear cut Young Guns, which is a case hit, 12 Outburst Silvers, 2.4 of them will be a Young Gun. So basically you get 2 with a 40% shot at third, 6 Canvas Young Guns, 1 Program of Excellence with a 50-50 shot at second, 1 Retired Canvas with a 50-50 shot at second, 4 Fluorescence Red, a Dazzler's Pink, and 36 Young Guns renewed. So let's hunt the hobby's hottest player. But before we get into today's video, this video is sponsored by GP Sports Cards. Be sure to check out Wednesday Night Breaks going down this Wednesday, December 10th, featuring a host of new 24, 25 Upper Deck the Cup break options. There's a 6-box hit select, team select, or team random. On top of that, there's a couple of mixers, including a 3-box multi-year mixer, and a 6-box half case mixer with 21, 22, and 24, 25 the cup. There's also a 3 master case 18-box player select, and a 3 master case 18-box player random option for the cup. So be sure to check out the break options. Also be sure to check out Toll Sports Cards, the retail storefront for GP Sports Cards, located in Toronto, Ontario, which is Upper Deck authorized internet retailer. So be sure to check out new/upcoming product at tollsportscards.com. Thank you, GB, for sponsoring today's video. On to the description. Let's get to today's video. So, 24, 25 Series 2 case. Before I continue on, this case cost, well, I forget the exact amount, but before tax, the boxes averaged to around just over $150 Canadian. I think it's like 17, 18 or something like that before tax, which if you go on Puckly, you can see that this box is up quite a bit. I actually use Puckly to get the best price on a case of this stuff, but there are a couple sites that have it sub $200 Canadian, but it looks like everywhere it's either sold out or $200 plus Canadian. And on the US stores, it looks to be around 140 US, which equates to around 200 Canadian, so it's definitely shot up from the 150 release day price. What was it, 120 US? This product is definitely on the rise, and I would say it's justified, as we're looking for MACKLIN Celebrini, one of the biggest risers ever. Oh my gosh, this stuff is absolutely on fire. His raw Young Guns is around a $300 card Canadian, depending on condition. If it's like a near mint one, could be mid twos, and his PSA 10 is well over $1,000 Canadian, like 1,200 plus Canadian. Now don't choke me out, but if we go on Buckley, the new player directory, this thing is actually cracked. It features real-time market data, MPI calculations, and variant tracking for individual cards. There's a ton of players on here that tracks the data of all these players and all their cards. If we go on MACKLIN Celebrini here, we can see all the recent data for his cards. Yeah, it checks out. PSA 10 over 1,200 bucks. His raw is around $300 Canadian. You can see where the prices are going. And you can see all the parallels on the side, which I want to talk about right now. And also, if you sign up to Puckly, there are some free trial options for the player directory. But we're not just looking for the base Celebrini Young Guns. We're looking for his Outburst Young Guns as well, which is 1 in 60 packs. We'll be getting 2 with a 40% shot, a third in the case. And well, the raw is going for like 1,200 bucks. His PSA 10 is going for mid to high 3s Canadian. There was some crazy sales like high 4s. I don't know if that's sustainable. That'd be awesome to get one here. Don't know if I pulled a big Outburst yet. And then clear cut Young Guns, they are case hit 1 in 144. His base clear cut is going for close to 1,500 Canadian raw, and his PSA 10 is going for mid to high 4s Canadian, like 35 US, which is crazy. So we have a 1 in 50 shot at that. Also, the highest serial number option, the deluxe, I'll throw up how much they're going for. Definitely seen a bump there for the deluxe. The exclusives, definitely seen a significant bump. I almost got one in the off season, but didn't bother at like 2K or something. But now raw is like 3,500 bucks, and a PSA 10 went for 5,800 US, which is honestly not a bad deal at all, considering how condition sensitive those cards are. The recent was a huge sale for an Outburst Red to 25. It was a BGS 9.5, went for $10,200 US or 14,000 plus Canadian. Pretty crazy sale. The card looks pretty clean. And the top parallel that isn't the gold Outburst, the high gloss, has only been 2 public sales. One of which was back in March for 6,400 US, which is like 92, 93 Canadian. And then one in late October for 10K. Who knows what that'd be going for now? Definitely tough to comp, maybe compare it to Bedard, but only one Bedard high gloss has ever sold publicly, that is. And if you want to do some multiplies with the Outburst, it's not really possible with Bedard's because a lot of Bedard's red Outbursts are really clapped out. I mean, 4,000 US dollar sales for like a PSA 5 this past summer. Maybe you can go with Demidov. You can look at these two sales here, pretty close apart, and say, yeah, that might make sense, but there's more Outburst Red sales. There's a cheaper sale before that, and there's like a $9,000 sale Canadian almost a month later for an Outburst Red. But regardless, the high gloss is the top dog. Always a big deal when one of the big boys pops up. And well, the gold Outburst 101 has not surfaced yet. And well, how the heck do you value that? Well, I'll say the gold Outburst Young is definitely rivals anything, including the shield autos from the cup. I know Celebrini's Exquisite just got pulled by those individuals, and if you look at the comparable Bedard, that went for like 123 US, which is probably low now for Bedard. That probably at least 150k US card. You would think Celebrini's probably pretty darn close to that, so I'd probably value Celebrini's shields at like 200 plus Canadian. So I would have to value the gold Outburst 101 over $200,000 plus for a card that's possible in here now. I can't just ignore some of these ridiculous cup sales for Celebrini. One of his cup RPA sick patch, clearly off center though, went for $24,000 US, which is like $33,000 Canadian. And recently, a gold cup RPA at 24 went for $37,000 US, which is like 50 something Canadian, which is absolutely bonkers. I don't know if the cup is just having a moment or something, because what the heck is this sale? A McDavid Cup RPA PSA 10 went for $400,000 US, which is like $560,000 Canadian. So everything's absolutely bonkers here. We're basically hunting a house in here, so yeah. Let's hunt Celebrini. All right, 24-25 Series 2. Also, we have Matvei Michkov. I'll throw up some sales of him. Still a ton of talent there. Liz is actually doing good with Rick Tocchet, but Michkov isn't performing that well. Probably because of Rick Tocchet there in his system, but still a ton of talent there for Michkov. I'll throw up the remainder of the crop here. I think I did this top 50 around the release. I think I'd swap out a few players there. You know, Devin Cooley's been good for the Flames. A couple other decent guys, but yeah, Macklin Celebrini is the target. Hopefully we can get 2 base Young Guns in here. We get 72 Young Guns in the case. There's obviously the Cheese Young Guns teammates in here. There's Young Guns renewed in here as well, but first pack, we have a Canvas Huberto. We have a Jackai Bang for your puck and Electricity Ovi. But yeah, I would love to get a Celebrini parallel in here. Again, at least 2 Outburst Young Guns in here, 1 Outburst per box. So speaking of Outburst, we have an Outburst base to start off here. It's Mackenzie Weegar, and that's not Celebrini. They made Celebrini's photo intentionally similar to McDavid's, I feel, but there's a Weegar Outburst Silver. Patrick Giles Young Guns, depth option. Played a bit for the Sharks last year, but a fringe depth option, okay? And you have a Nylander Electricity. Alright, Young Guns renewed are 1 and 3, I'm pretty sure, right? So here we go, Young Guns renewed, McDavid's in here. Oh, Callum Ritchie, Islander, Carl Brock Nelson trade looks solid there. Definitely has top 6 upside. He's playing in the bottom 6 right now for the Islanders, which are a surprisingly decent team there. I mean, Schaefer's excellent, but that's a decent canvas Young Guns there. Callum Ritchie. Will Smith is a target. Celebrini's not in here for the canvas, but there's a Tage Thompson Young Guns renewed. There's our first Young Guns renewed. There's a Malkin on a heater. I don't know if McDavid Young Guns renewed goes for anything. I'll throw it up, but he is in here. He's the top Young Guns renewed. Oh, we have the checklist, right? First up, Bang for your puck, Elias, and there you go. Celebrini Michkov. Pretty good checklist there. Interesting crop. Some interesting goalies as well, so okay. Electricity Jack Hughes, but there's a Celebrini checklist to start off here. We have another Young Guns. Ooh, there we go. Let's go. Well, Owen Power, Dazzlers Blue. Elias Young Guns renewed. This is sick. Freddie Anderson, Outburst Red, 8 of 25. That is awesome there. Finally getting a banger for a Leo. Finally. That color match. I mean, Brandon Bussey's kind of been a story for the Canes there. Maybe Freddie Anderson gets traded. He's been the weakest link of the 3 goalies between him, Kachetkov, and Bussey. Well, that is awesome right there. Freddie Anderson, Outburst Red. Yeah, definitely like these Outburst Reds. The Outbursts in general are just fantastic. It is worth noting the high glosses, it's slab, but they have a really glossy finish on them, which is a nice added touch. Hopefully pull another one of those. I think only like 4 of those have surfaced to this point, but we have on a heater Willie. Not sure which ones have been pulled from EPAC or not. And we have Patrick Coach Young Guns, common one there. Peter Mrazek, Kate. We're going to be doing 3 boxes here per part. Hunting Macklin Celebrini, already happy with that outburst there. Price point, not complaining at all. Averaging $150 a box. There's a Makar Portraits. Kolosov base Young Guns there. Who Dan Vladar looks like the guy in net. They have Vladar and Iverson. Kolosov's in the AHL there, Kate. Welcome aboard, Olis. Next pack up here, we have a canvas. This is a meme card. How the heck did I not know this was a meme card? Of Bo Horvat. So I do like that canvas quite a bit there. There's a Pasta Young Guns renewed, 14-15. Stankoven Portraits. Alright, 4 more packs first box. That's a really nice Freddie Anderson pull there. We have a Barzell, Speckly one there. Then Cameron Butler, Young Guns, Kate. Ooh la la, Swayman. Depth guy. He's not bottom 6. He's an AHL level player. But we have, ooh, clear cut. So here's one of the clear cuts of the case. Jordan Stahl. Pretty sure I pulled his 25-26 clear cut, but there's his 24-25 case. I didn't frick that up, but on Tour of the Wild. Oh wait, there's a card behind him there, Elias, okay? 2 more packs here. First box. Obviously looking for that gold outburst as well. Heiskanen, cool canvas there. On Tour of the Avs and Barzell Electricity. Yeah, at this price point, I feel like it's a fair price. Shockingly. No, I can enjoy this opening. I can actually enjoy this opening and have a good time here. But we have on Tour of the Canadians. It's not Celebrini. It is Callum Ritchie. Again, solid one there. I'll take that. There's nothing behind him there. Why does that feel thick? I'm losing it, okay? There's Kel McCarr. And here we go, second box, Series 2. Alright, no Celebrini yet. Hopefully we get one within the first 3 boxes here, because I've only ever pulled 1 base Celebrini. I know it's tantalizing if you look at the PSA 10 relative to raw. Problem is, I don't grade. I barely grade. Most of my cards aren't even in PSA slabs, so it's an interesting thing though. Oh, we have a base exclusive, like a green team could be Wild or something there. But we have a Bang for your puck Pasta. There's a Logan Morrison Young Gun. As I say that, I've been on the fence for selling this for a while. Like, it's just on the fringe of being too low to sell, so. But there's his base Young Guns there, Kate. There's Electricity Bernard. We have an exclusive. Left wing. It's Marcus Foligno, okay? Upper deck exclusive 36 of 100. Getting a serial numbered parallel there. UD exclusives. Long time iconic parallel there. There's Foligno, okay? Don't know what that means for the rest of the case that we already got 2 good numbered parallels. Does that mean that Celebrating Gold Outburst is going to be in box number 3 here? We have a fluorescence. Should be getting like 4 of these. There's Jet Luchenko is going to be on Canada Juniors. Pretty stacked squad with him, like Zane Parak, Michael Misa, but a Heiskanen Portrait Speckle. Obviously no Celebrini, Schaefer, or Seneca on Canada. That'd be a little overkill, but we have, oh, another Young Guns there. That's not Celebrini. We have a Nazar Portraits and Andre Lee. Base Young Guns there. Kate Aho. I know Series 1's doing pretty good as well with Volstead, Cutter Goche, Lane Hudson. Pretty strong crop there. I should go back to that one as well, but we have a McAvoy canvas. Cool canvas there for McAvoy. There's a Panarin Young Guns renewed on Tour of the Ducks. 24-25 2024-25 Series 2, we have a Ulala Mrazek. I don't see a stick there, so it's not Celebrini. Akuratu, his brother Atu's doing very good for the Canucks, but there's Aku. Okay, welcome aboard Stankoven. Next pack up here, we have a Comfort Canvas. Also, we should be getting some Canvas Black and Whites. I don't know if I had that in the thingy there, but should be getting a Canvas Black and White Young Guns in a case and 3 base, but okay. Portraits Michkov, Ulala Flurry. Okay, next up here, we have a Canvas of Kadri. Yeah, either he hit or crossed up Nick Sealer there. Okay, OV Bank for your puck. Welcome aboard Offman. Okay, pretty ho-hum to this point. We have an Outburst. There's a base Outburst. Nils Lundqvist. Base Outburst there. And we have Sipakov, who's fallen. Definitely his stock has fallen, but there's a base Young Guns of him. He's already like 27 there. There's a Pasta playlist. I would have taken him out of the top 15 for sure there, but we have a Canvas of Shane Pinto, then Vasilevsky Young Guns renewed. Then we have Anahito Eichel. All right, 3 more packs, box 2. No Celebrini to this point. Get some nice parallels. On tour, the Islanders. Then we have Adam Klapka Young Guns. Big bottom 6 guy there. Okay, then a Linus Ullmark Ulala. 2 more packs here. Looks like we have our Dazzler. Ulala is like a black one there. Definitely looks more black there, but Jordan Binnington, Kate, it's definitely black. The writing's black as well. Dazzler's blue, Zach Hyman, J-Rob, Young Guns renewed. Another player that's playing really well as of late. And a final pack, box 2. We have another box after this. Do we have something here? Oh, we have Gauthier and Olin there, right? Well, there's a CL Kraken. Then, yeah, Carter Gauthier, Olin, Young Guns, teammates. Aggressive cheese. There's only like 45 Young Guns. Had to have 5 of these to fill out the Young Gun set because it extended. So, yeah. Then we have Wyatt Johnson there, Kate. All right, let's check out the 3rd box, Series 2. All right, so I think I'm going to avoid the bottom left because I'm pretty sure that had the numbered parallel last time. So I think I'm going to go right to left here. Well, let's start on the top right. Box number 3 here. We have a Young Guns, not Celebrating as a Drysdale portrait. It is Oliver Kapanen, who's been decent. Actually, more than decent. He's been quite good for the Habs there. He's up there for rookie stats, so a decent one there. Okay, Carter Gauthier, welcome aboard. Next pack up here, we have a Canvas Black of John Carlson. Okay, so there's one of our Canvas Blacks. On tour the Caps, Ulala Aiden Hill. Then we have a On Tour of the Blues. Another Young Guns is Brian Holden, Depth Guy K, and Zach Hyman. All right, let's do bottom right now. See what we get here. We have On Tour of the Flames, and we have Brendan Bussey. Base Young Guns there as well as Brady Kachuk in the back. So yeah, he's got his opportunity with Carolina. He looks really good, so I don't think they can waive him. Somebody's definitely going to claim him if they waive him. It's kind of hard running 3 goalies, but they're currently doing that. So there's Brendan Bussey. 2 more packs. Bottom right, here's the Dazzlers of the box. The Oilers On Tour Black. Okay, there's just not enough fricks given. I don't care the parallels. Panarin Dazzlers blue and Andre Young is renewed. Next pack up here. Then again, the bang for your puck, like golds, those are really nice looking. But apart from that, yeah, I really do not care. There's a base bang for your puck. Kasperi Kapanen. There's Zuber Young Guns, base Young Guns Kate. There's Sid playlist. All right, here we go. Let's do top left. Still need an Outburst. Still need like the hit of this box, but we have a Canvas. Carter Verhaeghe with all the rats. That's cool there. There's Austin Matthews, Young Guns renewed. Probably still like a $10 card, I would assume. Dean portraits. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have a Jackson Blake Young Guns, one of the top Young Guns in here, I'd say. Solid sophomore season. Good skilled guy there. Jason Suns. Okay, play us Aho. Final pack top left. Is there going to be something in this pack here? Perhaps we have a DeMello Canvas On Tour the Rangers. Ulala Decor. 3 more packs here. Box it maybe around here somewhere. We still need an Outburst. Is there going to be an Outburst Young Guns? Here we have a Binnington Canvas. Cool canvas there. Kucherov on a heater. Gustus and Ulala. 2 more packs. What do we got here? Well, we have an Outburst. A base Outburst. It is Marco Kasper, who's having a rough year relative to his rookie year, 24-25, but base Outburst to him. Then we have another Calmrich. Doubling up on the Young Guns already, but hey, there's Calmrich. Electricity, a point. And a final pack. There should be something here, right? And again, we do have a full case, so let's see what we have going on here. Well, doesn't look to be anything crazy. We have Zach LaRue, Canvas Young Guns. Canvas Young Guns 124. There's LaRue. Tenacious player, I'd say there. There's a Robert Thomas Young Guns renewed, and a bang for your puck, JT Miller. So there you go. There's part 1. There, guys, there's part 1 of the case. 24-25 Series 2. No signs of Celebrini yet, but we pulled like 3 Calmrichis, 2 base, and 1 Young Guns Canvas there. But yeah, standard stuff there for the first 3 boxes. We did get a couple of nice pulls there. Well, one mainly really nice pull. We got the checklist. We got a Foligno exclusives and that Outburst Red of Freddie Anderson. So all in all, interesting first part there. So yeah, guys, stay tuned for more breaks to come. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.